Hey, it's Jabbo. It's time for another episode of Did My Stuff I Bought from Lego Get Smashed? I don't think so, but you never know with Lego in their warehouse in Romeoville, Illinois. But uh, I had one of those things, epiphanies, as I was hauling this stuff down here to the basement to do the unboxing. Lego, well, first of all, Bricklink, which is owned by Lego, just did some updates. So yesterday, the website for like 12 hours, it was running at a crawl. And I never look at the forums, but then I was looking at the forums, and everybody was complaining about how slow Bricklink was. They just decided to do some updates. They don't usually do them for that long of period, but one of the updates, I don't know if this is why it was running slow, but they added a feature called My Collection. So one thing that people have done in the past with Bricklink is they've created accounts, created seller accounts, so not to sell, but so they can inventory their collection, which is, it's not the most user-friendly thing, but the great thing about if you have your collection in Bricklink, you can get the value of it pretty easily. You can set it to the current value. If you have all, even, I mean, from pieces to instructions to magazines, catalog, any item pretty much that's in the catalog on Bricklink, you can do it. And not everything Lego has ever made is in the catalog on Bricklink, but most of it is. And then there's people that get the obscure stuff every now and then and add it, like Brick Trains. Well, he did that for Brickset, I guess, not so much for Bricklink. But yeah, people that get stuff that's not in the catalog, you can submit it. As a side note, unrelated to anything I meant to talk about just now, but I was in looking at the forum, which I hardly ever look at the forums. I saw a post by somebody who was trying to change the inventory to one of the castle sets, one of the small castle sets that had the plumes in it, and he said it was incorrect. And then I got to looking at it, and I'm like, you dummy. Because with the plumes, the feathers, as I used to call them, they came on a sprue of 3. There was the medium, small, large, all in one plume. So even if the build only used one of them, and there are some that it just used either the small one, the medium one, or the big one, and it didn't use any of the other ones, you would still get all 3 plumes. So the inventory reflects that, and they mostly, especially if the plume is used in a minifigure, they'll put the plume with the minifigure, and they'll have the other pieces in the inventory, even though they're not used anywhere else in the build, because that's technically what would be the complete set. And the guy was trying to correct, he was trying to get them to remove the 2 plumes that weren't in the set, and I'm like, no. And then there was somebody that responded to it, like, no, we're not going to do that. But yeah, and they had 0 feedback, so it was a noob. So, and I've come across many times that the inventories are wrong. So anyway, My Collection, I don't know, I got really squirrel moment there. The My Collection is a new feature that's on the surface could be a good idea, but right now it's crap. Because the only thing you can do right now, and I'm sure this is not the way it's going to be forever, but the only thing you can do is put the set, the condition, and by condition they mean, is it sealed? Is it new and opened? Is it used and opened? Is it used? Is it incomplete? Things like that. And there's nowhere to put like remarks like, where is it located in your collection? I'm not even sure what happens if you put more than one. And it's like, so I still think it'd be easier to use software like BrickTsar to keep track of your inventory than using Bricklink, but I would love it if Bricklink incorporated it and made it easy. So like if you had incomplete sets, you could have a list of your sets, and then you could treat it like a wanted list. He's like, okay, can I select all the pieces that are missing from this? So if there was an easy way of doing that, like select the missing pieces to make a wanted list out of it, and then as you get them, you can just move them over to My Collection. It'd be that. I think it would help people to spend more on the site. So I think it's a good idea, but it's just right now as it is, it's useless. So anyway, so you're looking, and this set came. So I'm looking at the inventory. So they finally uploaded the inventory for that. So let's see what's in the smaller box first, and then I'll talk about this. All right. So this is my Black Friday haul. And I wasn't gonna do this, but I decided to do it anyway. So everything's not smashed, so they did an excellent job. Although I still think there's an air gap problem here. They probably could have put some padding there, but it made it. All right, so we got the free set. That's going to the part out pal. I got another one of these because it was also free. Hold on to this one. I'm going to build one of these for sure. I got 2 of them, which is what I wanted. And then got this, which I think this is going to be one of those high dollar sets one day, and that it's behind a very high paywall, the Eiffel's apartment. So I don't even need to tell you what's in this box then. All right, let's look at it. The box did have some dings on it, probably from a pallet. I mean, not a pallet, but a I don't know if somebody threw it in there and or the hand trucks hit it or something. I don't know how, because this would have been heavy. I feel bad. Now, I have a Ring doorbell. I should go look at the Ring doorbell and see what it shows, how the person set it on the porch. So it's got this, do not put on shelf before November 25th, 2022. So most of you probably know there were people that reviewed it before then. Well before then, I think, and had it built way before then. But those people did not do what I did. Not a single one of them. They didn't buy it. I have actually bought it. And now that I've bought it, I'm beginning to wonder and questioning what I want to do. I had envisioned myself, gotta be careful doing this. It looks like everything made it safely. This is how you pack stuff, Lego. So does this outer box count as part of the set? Well, if you bought this in the store, you would probably not get the outer box. But it's a good way of protecting it to ship it in the box. A box within a box within a box. So now, set that over there for now. I got this set. And I really do want to build it. And I had planned on building it. But going back to Bricklink, this set will probably be in stores a while. Because some of the big sets have been in the store for a while. Or it may, oh my goodness. Did I just do that? I got to go back and watch my video. Did I just set this on there? Did I just set some? Because now there's a scuff in my box. I probably just did that. I'm always yelling. I'm always complaining about Lego. And I think I just damaged my box. I don't know if you can see that. So anyway, get back to this. So this set only has 294 unique elements, although it has 10,000 pieces, 10,001. So the actual inventory is probably more than 10,001 by the time you add in all the extra parts that'll be in there. So it's going to be more than 10,000. I'm not sure. But I did look at the inventory, and it's got some useful pieces. In fact, of the 10,000 pieces that are in here, I think I have 6,700 in my Bricklink store already. And I got to thinking, this is probably an easy part out because it's a lot of quantity. Like there's one of the little clips, there's like 660 of them. There's these little clips like that. I don't know, it's not really a clip. It holds a bar, the piece. There's 660 of them. And I didn't look through the whole list in detail. That's just one of the things that I saw. But I'm like, what if instead of building this now, I bought this to get the set that I just ruined. I can't believe I did that. I ruined my box. It defeats the purpose of getting this. But just go ahead and part it out like I did the Millennium Falcon. So this is a much easier part out. I mean, I don't even have to open it to know because it's only 294 lots compared to however many the Millennium Falcon had. And it's a lot of gray. There are other things and where the plants are and the browns down here. But once you get up here, most of it's gray, dark bluish gray. And so I'm thinking I might do that. So I'm going to talk to the AFUL podcast tonight, and I'm going to ask their suggestion. But the part out value of a new set is always highest initially when it first comes out. Then it goes back down, and then over time it goes back up. It'll eventually be even higher once it's discontinued. But during the life of it, the highest while it's on shelves, the highest it'll ever be is while it is first released. Because then you don't know what there are a few new elements, and especially the quantity of them. So it's like, I'm thinking I might do that, because if I part it out, then I can sell it and get more money back, and then I won't feel bad about it. But this is an item I really think a lot of people are going to not get. It's probably on their like, well, that's just too much. And I think there will be, there are going to be people, because I bought it. I know there are other people that will buy it, but it's, yeah. So tell me what you think. Should I build it? No, I think, I shouldn't even ask you, because I'm pretty sure the smart thing to do, I think, would be to part it out and put it in my Bricklink store, and then later buy one again when there's like a sale, which I don't know if it'll go on sale, but there might be better incentives. Like I did get 3 free items with it that are probably going to be worth in the long term, probably at least $200 at some point. But I am a collector. I do want to build it, and I do want to have one in my collection to go with my other Eiffel Towers. But the part out value is calling out to me. And I know that may be boring to some of you. You'll be like, hey, build it. I tell you, this is the great thing about being in the land, is I can make decisions like this. I can sell it if I want to. All right, guys. I'll see you guys.